Plaintiff Hunter Curtis says he and the defendant are from Colorado, and the defendant takes full advantage of their new marijuana laws. Hunter claims the defendant smokes so much pot that he's developed stoner logic, and Hunter's suing because the defendant put their cat out on the roof and the cat fell and broke its leg. Defendant Brendan Martello says Hunter smokes more pot than he does, and Hunter and his friends would often trash their apartment while partying. Brendan denies putting the cat on the roof and insists the cat climbed up there on its own.
Start with you.
Me and the defendant, Brendan Martello, share an apartment in Colorado. And as I'm sure you're aware, marijuana was just recently legalized there. And Brendan takes full advantage of the fact.
Well, I'm aware of that. I don't know if you are.
Seriously?
I'm well aware. Go
He
ahead.
smokes so much more than I do.
Your Honor, when you're high all the time, you start to develop a little bit of stoner logic, which really is more of a lack of common sense. Probably the most mind-boggling
Like a person
example.
who abuses alcohol, even though it's legal.
Exactly,
Got it.
Your Honor. Now, one of the most mind-boggling examples I have of this is when me and Brendan decided to buy a TV for our new apartment. So we went and found this cheap, big, old, heavy, old-fashioned TV, and after loading it up in the back of my pickup truck, Brendan informs me that he thinks the best way to get it back without it falling out is for him to stand in the back of the truck and hold it. Now, all I can imagine is going around a corner and Brendan and the TV toppling out of the car onto the pavement in traffic. Now, because I didn't really want to buy a new TV or deal with finding a new roommate, I managed to convince him that if we tie it down, even if it's not that stable, and we drive slow, it's just a lot safer for everyone involved.
Did it make sense to him?
Yes, it did. I've tried to explain it.
All right.
Now, it's logic like this.
Yep, that's illogical.
Illogic
Right.
like this, which impacted the life of a poor, innocent kitten, and is why we are here in this courtroom today.
All right, let me allow him to give some background.
Your Honor, well, first of all, I don't know how he can label me a stoner when he smokes
Maybe you forgot.
so much. Well, he smokes just as much, if not more than me. And that whole decision thing, that was a mutual decision.
Okay, so you were never going to just hold it there
That's not true.
Without-
Well, that's
without it
when
being tied
that
down.
That was an idea that I came up with when we didn't have enough rope to tie it down because it was too big.
Okay, so because you didn't have enough rope, you said, well, I'll just get up there and hold it, and you can go 70 miles an hour if you like. Go ahead.
Well, he smokes way more than I do, and he hangs out with a bunch of these sketchy frat kids they're known to slip drugs into your drinks.
Your Honor, that is ridiculous. I would never hang out with people that did that to other people. That's
Anyone in college now? If you're hanging out with frat guys, you were either in college or you are now.
We are now, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right. Everybody's passing their courses or doing relatively well?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Yes.
you're pretty shy about answering that. He was very certain, but go ahead. So weed
Well,
heads,
anyway.
but you're making it through college. Good enough.
Well, he invites them over to our place. They trash it. They leave beer cans everywhere. They puke everywhere.
Frat guys?
Yeah. And he takes no responsibility. He leaves all the cans outside. We ask him to clean it up multiple times until we have to go and clean it up.
You're denying that as well? You're denying that your fraternity friends do that?
Well, I never bring them over because I live so far away from the fraternity that they have no desire to trek down
So he's
there.
just making that up about them coming over?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Defendant Brendan Martello is being sued by his roommate, who claims Brendan put their cat out on the roof and the cat fell off and broke its leg.
Let's get to the cat you're talking about and the breach of contract.
Yeah, I'm suing Brendan for breach of contract over vet bills that he assured me he would pay and then did not. So the night that it happened, it was April 9th. I had just gotten home from the gym at about 12:15 a.m. I was getting ready for bed, and Brendan comes into my room to tell me that he had put the cat on the roof, and the roof was very wet at this point because it had just rained, and then he went down, sitting on our back patio, and witnessed the cat fall off, and he thought he heard its leg break. So we decided to bring the cat to the vet immediately. They confirmed
So
the fact.
the cat did survive.
Well, we had to give the cat back to the Humane Society because it would have cost around $5,000.
So tell me how he owes you. So
Yes.
he caused the cat to slip off the roof.
And so after we bring the cat to the vet, they tell us that its leg is broken, but they need to give it painkillers and examine it further to make sure there are no serious internal injuries. But before they could do that, they needed one of us to put down our credit cards. So Brendan informs me that he does not have the money right now. And he assures me that if I put my card down and if I pay now, he will pay me back in full at a later date. So I, in good faith, put my card down. I did not want the cat to be suffering. That would have been horrible. We go home. He goes back the next day, picks up the cat, and then tells me that he paid the bill and they would reimburse me. So I'm waiting for about a week for the vet to reimburse me. They haven't done it, so I go in thinking it's some sort of mistake. When I go in, they informed me that Brendan did not, in fact, pay for what I had paid for and only paid the extra amount that it cost for them to pick up the cat.
And what was that?
I was told it was around $120.
You have the bill?
Yes,
The
I
vet
do.
bill?
Actually, I also have a bill, and he's wrong.
Let me hear from you,
because-
sir. Why shouldn't you pay for the expenses?
Well, because we agreed when we got the cat to each pay half for everything we did. And the day after, I went to the vet, picked the cat up, and I paid $528 for the cat. He paid $542. The difference of that is $14, so I should owe him $7.
He's better than me.
He's better than you
I
with a
have the bills
calculator.
right here too, Your Honor.
So you believe, even though you were negligent and allowed the cat, took the cat on the roof and allowed the cat to fall, he should pay half for your negligence?
Well, Your Honor, I didn't put the cat up on the roof. She climbed up on the roof. There are these gratings, and cats climb them all the time. They're always on the roofs.
Your Honor, I have a statement that he gave to the vet that says that he placed the cat on the roof. It is right here.
Did you tell the vet that?
No.
Okay. Put the cat on the balcony, the vet says you told him. Stay in school. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I can't believe you label me as a stoner, Hunter.
How does your mouth taste after all that came out of it? Screw you.
Tastes good. The cat climbed up there by itself. What does that have to do with
I don't wanna-
anything? I didn't force the cat off the roof.
Screw you, Brendan. You put the cat on the roof, you said it, and you told me and the vet.
Hunter,
So why are you lying now?
agreed to get the cat with me. You didn't pay for